How's it going, guys? Jace here, back with another Modern Standard deck tech. Today we are back again with the Goryo's Avengers. We're just playing about 5 games of this deck in the leagues, and we're going to see how well this deck does. So far, we're not doing too great. We are, struggling with this deck. We've managed to win like game 1 most of the time. In game 2 and game 3, tends to just struggle. Really big problem I have at the moment is with mulligans. So hopefully today we can do pretty well. So the aim of the game is to reanimate our big stuff from Atraxa to Griselbrand by using Goryo's Vengeance, which allows us to return a legendary creature from our graveyard and basically swing our opponent and then gain a bunch of life and then just gain a bunch of cards, which is just amazing, and then keep it going, really. And then we've got things like Grief, Thoughtseize to interact with our opponent, Solitude, Prismatic Endings to deal with any creatures that we might come across, and then a bunch of card advantage spells to try and dig and find and put stuff in our graveyards to reanimate, which is quite cool. Of course, if our opponent is expecting a lot of graveyard stuff, then they're going to be ready for us, and that's going to be really tough. So that's where the sideboard comes in, where we go more of a control route. We have Emrakul to, if we're against Mill or just against our opponent, it's just quite funny. And then we have Chalice of the Void against Cascade. Teferi's good against Cascade and like control decks. We've got Dam against creature decks, Surgical Extraction against graveyard decks, Commandeer's really good at like taking control of spells, Subtlety good against like big mana type decks, getting rid of those awkward plays of the planeswalkers and creatures, which would be quite good. Flusterstorm against control, and then just a bunch of removal against creature decks, which actually will be quite handy. If you do want to give this deck a try, guys, the deck list will be in the description below. We'll be playing a best of 3. Let's see how we go on. Okay, right, going first. Yes, I will like to go first, please. Right, opening hand. Yeah, seems good. We've got turn 1 Thoughtseize. Be really, really helpful. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Oh. Don't really care about the Thoughtseize. I do care about the Ragavan, so we're going to take the Ragavan. There's no way am I dealing with that. I've got quite a anti-Thoughtseize resilient hand here, so I don't really care that much. Nope. Nope. Cool. I mean, double Thoughtseize though, pretty juicy. Okay, don't start off with the Thoughtseize. Interesting. With the Ephemerate, doesn't really do much here for me. Pass. Put up the Faithful Mending. Faithful Mending. Okay, let's see what they take. Probably Tainted Indulgence. I'm just gonna fight. Dump. Yep. Okay, so we did get lands. We'll play land. Pass. And we'll flash back the Faithful Mending. I keep calling it Faithless. Faithful Mending. This guy's getting bigger, which is kind of annoying. At the beginning of the end step, I descended this to the temper of us was on Carolyn. Is slapping me in the face. Yep. We'll just grab a basic here. Probably just a basic. Dealing the damage. Me. Obviously dealing damage to himself. On 10. Yep. And another one. Right, I need to actually find a way to deal with these creatures super quick. Right now, I'm getting steamrolled. It's like a Rakdos, like an aggro list. Get rid of this. And then we can flash this back. At least I can gain some life. I want to keep him. So I think I'm going to get rid of the Ephemerate. I want to get rid of the land. Let's just get rid of the land. Okay, well, that's not very good. Oh, I wanted. Didn't want another one of him. Prismatic Ending, Goryo's Vengeance. Goryo's Vengeance is an interesting one, which, like, he's got Menace. Get rid of one of these. Right. If they didn't have Menace, I would have took the Goryo's Vengeance, but because they have Menace, I'm taking the Prismatic Ending. Because I can go like Goryo's Vengeance, slap them with Griselbrand, and then Ephemerate it. But because of, jeez. Yeah, because of the others, it's pretty tough. Yep. Do the same again. Another chump blocker. Another Prismatic Ending. Oh. Good pass. Yeah. We're going to gain a ton of value with this Ephemerate. Hopefully hit a Goryo's Vengeance and Atraxa in the bin, and then I can just go crazy. You don't have to hit Atraxa. It's good, we're holding the fort. Don't mind blocking. Ephemerate. God. You do, just got a grief. I've trampled, is he? That's fine. Block him. He does have trample. Wait, what? Well, this gives them trample? Interesting. I'm gonna go 2-2. I'm not gonna ephemerate that. I want to soak up as much damage as possible. I'm gonna take 7, 9. Yeah. Goryo's Vengeance, please. Okay, so I think 9 go to 2. Another menace guy. Oh, menace guy. Yeah, it's these damn menace guys. I can deal with the Scourge. Maybe I don't have Solitude. Well, actually, I could have Goryo's Vengeance. A Griselbrand. Yeah. More value. Another Ephemerate. Okay. Land. Okay. They got 2 menace. That's the menace that is the problem. Well, grab. Ooh. Ooh. I can stay on top. There we go. Goryo's Vengeance, the Grizzle Daddy. If I do it with the Griselbrand, yeah, no, that's fine. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Do that. There's haste. Okay. There's method to my madness here. Put him on 1. Realise I put my opponent on 1. I'm gonna draw 7. I'm gonna go to what? Okay. Okay, do I have a way to kill him? Not kill him, but do I have a way to live? Yes. Okay, so we got Solitude. Get rid of this. He doesn't have trample. This gives it trample. We got Solitude. Get rid of Atraxa. Getting rid of one of the menace guys. Ephemerate. Get rid of one of the menace guys. Cool. That's fine. Doesn't have, he can't give it trample any other way, can he? No. Hopefully my opponent doesn't like draw a lightning bolt. Because that would kind of suck. Got another Goryo's Vengeance. I don't know if I've got anything in my graveyard. Okay, I am going to Ephemerate. Do I Ephemerate? No. Nope. Zongala, just go him that way. And I could hit him for... Played that one well. Okay. That was... That Griselbrand work. Put in the work. Alright, again, I'm bringing in a lot of these. Damn is good as well. Griselbrand worked quite nicely there. Then I kind of feel like Atraxa probably would have done as good. Interesting. Get rid of this. Get rid of Thoughtseize. They are basically an aggro deck. I'm gonna get rid of Grizzle Daddy. Get rid of one of the Goryos. Get rid of one of the Atraxas, and I think I'll probably put in the Wail. Okay. Never drawn the Wail, ever. 1 land hand. You have the Ephemerate Solitude. If they got Thoughtseize, which they probably do have, this incredibly bad hand, so I'm gonna mulligan. This hand's worse. Have to keep. Right. I mean, if I draw a land, I'm good to go, because we've got the Faithful Mending. Yeah, tough. Brief. I'll rip apart multiple cards in my hand. Or just one. Here, I'd probably just get rid of the Solitude. Yep, and then he's gonna blink it. Faithful Mending, yes. One of the Prismatic, okay. Well, that was a dead draw. Over to your opponent. Yeah, that was a dead one. And interesting. Thing is, I get absolutely slapped in the face. Like the damage. That. I can go in the bin. I need land. Well, that doesn't do it. But the Ragavan at least. Still getting slapped in the face by the grief. Kind of annoying. Not really much else I can do. I need to hit land there. At least dig with the Faithful. Yep. Thoughtseize. In the Atraxa. He's so funny. Yeah, no, yeah, we'll just concede. There's actually no, we'll continue because if I draw a land, I can survive a little bit. I can gain some life. But yeah, it's not mulligan in and only having one land in the open end, one land again. Rough. Pretty rough. Ton of damage. Well, I'm dead next turn, so even if I draw a land, I'm still dead. GG. I can land that, not much doesn't matter how good I can play if I got mana screwed. So I think we'll still keep what we got. Come on. Let's not have a one land hand. Okay. This is a Veil land, so I'll keep. Wow. This is tough. Tough. In the bin you go. Okay. Yep. Come on and hit me with the grief combo. Ragavan. Okay. Land. Okay, well at least I can get rid of this. I know, opponent. I know. Stuck on one land again. I had this in another game. Where I basically had double mulligan one landers. Yeah, it was pretty brutal. It was pretty brutal. Wow. Well, at least I can get rid of the grief. At least that's something. Yeah. Why hold? I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna hold on to it, and hopefully I'll find an Ephemerate as land. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it. We're gonna do this now. Grab these. Another land. You'll put on top. Unfortunately, another Ephemerate. If I did, that would be amazing. So we've got touch the spirit realm to deal with any other creatures that they may have. Wishbone Masters. Okay. Interesting. Reef. Okay, well, we're just going to cast this. Get rid of the Orcish Bowmasters. And we'll just pass. My opponent can keep... Hopefully they just have, like, discard spells, because... Not really going to do much. Oh, they do. Okay, we'll get rid of the Grief then. Not over yet. Definitely not over yet. Okay. So, get lost is going to be good. Perfect. Yep. Does give him some advantage with the maps though. It's way better than him having a Ragavan. Woodwalker on top. Sure. Man, these Atraxas are dead cards. I do have a Faithful. What about that? We might be alright. We're gonna play the Delphi Woodwalker. We're gonna Faithful Mending. I forgot it was in my graveyard, if I'm honest. We're gonna dump Atraxa. And Faithful Mending. Next turn, I can Goryo's Vengeance Atraxa. Really? You literally drew a Grief? Lucky git. Because I was going to Goryo's Vengeance, the Atraxa, attack them. Probably draw an Ephemerate and it was game over. Lucky guy. Super lucky. Already got 6 permanents. It's got and 8. Antagonist and permanent to its owner's hand. The top 3 cards of my library, put one of them to hand, the rest into my graveyard. So whatever I put into my graveyard, I'm gonna be careful with this guy. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Come on, let's actually try and find something. No, because they get it from the Delphi Voidwalker. Bummer. Now I'm getting mana flooded. I think all I can do is do this, look at top 3 cards in my library, put one of them into my hand, the rest of the bottom of my thing. And hope. Hope to find a Goryo's Vengeance. Otherwise, I'm dead. Or removal. Prismatic Ending will be fine. It's exiled, right? Oh, my opponent's top decks have been next level from that Grief to a Terminate. Bro. That's crazy good. Okay, so Ephemerate. Island. No. Soaring City. Temporary Lockdown. Solitude. Prismatic Ending. Okay. Well. I don't have the mana. I'm gonna Solitude this guy. Not out of the woods yet. Terminate. And I bet he's gonna draw Ragavan. Another Delphi Woodwalker. Okay, well. I think you won, opponent. By having the best top decks known to man. Okay, there's nothing I can do. I can get rid of one of them and dodge the other. Temporary Lockdown. If I kept Temporary Lockdown, I would have been safe, but I kept the Ephemerate. Don't see how there's anywhere I can win this, so I don't think there's any more Faithful Mendings in my graveyard. Nope. GG. Wow. Top decks ahoy. Again, mulliganing ruined us that game. I mean, game 3, my opponent's top decks were next level. I mean, they had the top deck with the Street Wraith into the Grief, which allowed them to take that Goryo's Vengeance. Otherwise, it would have been pretty much game over. And then on top of that, they had the Terminate for the Atraxa. I mean, talk about top decking like a beast. That is exactly what happened. And, you know, got punished from a horrible mulligan from game 2. Game 1, easy going. Game 2, mulligan ruined me. And then game 3, my opponent just got lucky. Just the way it goes, really. And, you know, tried to play it quite well game 3. But unfortunately, my opponent's top decks from that Grief into the Terminate, not much I can do. You know, not much I could do about that. And then on top of that, you know, I could have kept the Temporary Lockdown, but they drew another Voidwalker. I just then started getting mana flooded. Game over, really. So still good deck though. I do enjoy it. It is struggling a bit. I think I need to get some more games under my belt with this deck. Maybe could do with some few tweaks. I think one of the things I would like to include in this deck, and I will try in a future deck, would be Elesh Norn. I think Elesh Norn is really good at the moment. Hard to deal with, kills the board most of the time against all these small type creature decks. Absolute powerhouse creature, really. So that could be one which is very, very tempting. If you do want to give this deck a try, guys, the deck list will be in the description below. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Hey, look, game 3, that was rough, right? It was rough. But let me know if there's anything else I could have done in those games. It'd be really helpful. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the deck and definitely give it a try. If you want more Magic content, make sure to click the video on screen right now. That's it from me, guys, in this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.